Therefore, it's really good if you do have a running list of, insurance nuances that will help you to process the insurance claim the next time that that expert is not around. Hey y'all, glad you came. I'm Monique. Welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking all about processing insurance cards in the pharmacy setting. Okay, I am talking about this because someone actually asked me to make a video about it, and so I'm here to do that. Now, while I cannot give you obviously all of the correct ID numbers and BIN numbers and PCN numbers and group numbers, because those all change every single year, what I can give you are a few guidelines to go by in order to become someone who's an expert at processing insurance cards for patients and customers. The first thing you want to do is you want to pinpoint who is the insurance expert in your pharmacy, because that person has the keys to unlock what you want, which is expertise yourself when processing insurance claims. A lot of times too, really make sure that when you get the card in your hand, that it's actually the insurance card. People always do that. They always give you whatever card comes out first, that it has medical, and it's like, no, this is actually for your doctor's office. I need the one that says RX, right? So that's just a little point there that I remember just right now while recording this video. Once you find that person, you want to stick close to them and you want to simply just ask them to either help you when you get a new insurance card, or you want to really just stand beside them as they help someone as they enter an insurance claim. Also, what I want you to do is I want you to have a pen and paper with you to write this stuff down. These things do change every year for patients and customers. However, it does stay the same for a whole year. So therefore, it's really good if you do have a running list of, insurance nuances that will help you to process the insurance claim the next time that that expert is not around. So what I mean by that is, if you are learning from that expert and they tell you, hey, with this insurance card, what you want to do is you want to add an extra 0 in front of the ID number. Or with this insurance card or this insurance company, you want to add an extra letter H at the end of the group number. These are things you don't know. These are things they had to find out, right? And don't worry, stay to the end of the video. I'm going to tell you how you can learn if you don't have an expert available. So once they tell you these things, because it's always an extra 0, a 1, a letter H, it's always something flying around in the air that you don't know that's going to actually help you process that claim, and that you would not know unless someone told you. Okay, so that's the thing. Find the expert, take the notes, and keep that notebook with you in the pharmacy at all times. Keep it in your locker, keep it in your pharmacy work bag, whatever. Just try to keep it on your person or close to you. That way, when you get a patient by yourself, you don't have to then go ask them. You can just simply open up your notebook and follow the directions that you wrote for yourself, okay? So that's going to be really, really helpful. And after you do it so many times, you will not need the notebook, but you really want to have that at least for those first 10 to 15 times that you do it, right? And like I said, you're going to have a running list because you're going to have, a variety of insurance cards that come through, right? And coupons, okay? All right, so the next thing after finding that expert and taking those notes and having that running list of insurance nuances is you want to work more. Now, let me explain what I mean by this. I don't mean that you have to change your work schedule, right? What I mean is you could ask your manager or your pharmacist or whatever, hey, I actually want to get really good at insurance. Would you mind if I come in, 4 hours on this day or that day? I'm going to suggest that you come in the daytime, because most likely you're going to get most of your insurance card and coupon problems in the daytime. The reason for this is because the population of people on medication is the population of people who are actually retired. So you're talking about your older, more mature individuals who are getting prescription medications and who are having, insurance card issues because they're actually using their insurance. And so that being the case, they're going to be the ones that are really going to give you that exposure and that immersion into, processing insurance all day long, because that's what comes through all day. On the second shift, you usually have a different demographic of customers or a different customer base, and they don't always, need insurance help because they may not be there for more than one thing, more than one maintenance medication. So that's why I say to pick up some hours in the daytime. That's going to really help you, because not only will you be around that person who is an expert, but you will be around the actual insurance card problems because you'll have more customers in the daytime that are having these challenges, right? That's going to automatically make you better at it because you're going to have to, come face to face with it more and more and more. And the more you're exposed to it, then the more you are not, so nervous about it, or you don't doubt yourself so much because you're used to it. You become used to it, essentially. So that's my suggestion too. So number 1, find the expert. Number 2, take the notes. Number 3, expose yourself to more insurance card problems that happen in the daytime. Therefore, you may have to pick up more hours in the daytime. Okay. Now, last but not least, if you don't have an insurance expert in your pharmacy, don't worry. You can become the insurance expert. How? You might ask, well, you're going to have to call the insurance company every time you have a problem. And when you call them, you want to make sure you write down what they tell you, because they themselves definitely know how to, put in the correct ID number or the group number or whatever. Once you call them, like I said, continue to make that running list of all of the insurance card nuances. And then once you have that down, you have a good solid base. And then you are the expert because you actually call the insurance company directly, right? So never be afraid to ask for help, you guys. If you do have somebody around that can help, one word of caution I would say is that when you are processing coupons for someone's insurance, really get help with that, because if you process a coupon wrong, you can then mess up the person's copay, and you don't want to do that, right? So make sure that you're either calling the coupon company and or talking to someone in your pharmacy who is more experienced with coupon processing, all right? So hopefully these guidelines were helpful. If you guys have any questions, suggestions for videos, let me know in the description section below the video. And as always, I hope you guys have a peaceful and productive rest of your day, and I will talk to you on the next upload.